Hello. You need to clear your plate. I know you do because if you're watching this, you're similar to me. You're a practice owner, you're a practice manager, and you are doing too much. You may not know what you are doing that is too much, but I can tell you're doing too much. And you are probably one of these two personalities. One is, I can do it better myself. I'm kind of a control freak, maybe. And me doing it is easier than me trying to train somebody to do it and trust somebody to do it. Or you are so overwhelmed that you are barely keeping above water and thinking about passing something off. You can't even decide what that would be because there's too much. And sometimes you may be like I was, which is somehow a horrible meld of both of those things, which is the worst place to be, and certainly not very helpful to your practice to be like that. So, my story is that I was that control freak that eventually got overwhelmed. I tried to pass some stuff off. It didn't go well. I got frustrated. I pulled it back. It was they can't do it better than I can, so now I'm stuck doing it type attitude, which really was destructive to my practice. So finally, I learned a lot more about how to outsource and how to delegate, and I want to help you do exactly those things because you need to. There are certain things that you need to be doing as a practice owner or you need to be doing as a manager, and then there are a whole bunch of other things that other people can be doing for you. So picking out what to pass off, picking out who to pass it off to is complicated. And then even more complicated is doing it well. Just passing something off and saying, here, do this for me, doesn't work very well in most cases. Really, it's figuring out the right person. And yes, you are going to have to cut out a chunk of time to pass something off. But once it's passed off, you're going to get so much more back in terms of time. So in this masterclass that I offer, I'm going to go over what you need to be passing off. You're going to fill out a workbook. Yours is going to be different than anyone else watching this masterclass. Everyone's going to have a different first thing to pass off, next thing to pass off. Then we're going to figure out who you need to pass it off to. And there's lists and lists and lists of things that you should be passing off and who you can pass them off to that I will provide to you and help you kind of navigate your situation. And then we're definitely going to talk about how to successfully pass it off so that one, the person you're passing it off to can be successful with it, and two, you can be freed up to get a little bit of your life back and focus it on the things you need to, which sometimes means rest and relaxation. Other times means focusing on the parts of the practice that you're really responsible for. So I'd love you to join me. Reach out if you have any questions about this, but I promise you I can clear your plate. I promise you can have the freedom and flexibility you're looking for, and your practice can thrive even better than if you're trying to do everything yourself.